Just pointing out. Union guys got to keep their jobs, but no, the heads of the union got to keep their jobs. Union job guys who worked under the union lost their jobs. And I saw corporate, and I started thinking, like, they make me give a 2-week notice, but they'll fire my ass without a 2-second notice. I can't eat that on. That looks great. Can I show it up? All right. This is my snacks. My snacks. Look at that. Cauliflower, some hummus, crackers, some beef sticks. I love the beef sticks. Texas heat. I love this shit. Right? A little bit of Texas heat. You know, this is just like getting a sandwich, right? Make me a sandwich. Yeah, she just laughed. See, it's funny. I'll eat that in a second. We're almost done here. Hail, Mrs. Neurotic. What was it? Oh, and so I just, when I got good, I wouldn't do this. I got experienced enough in my auto parts job. I just fuck it, and I would just quit. Go to my new job, and every 6 months ago, if a year passed and I wasn't super happy, especially with my pay, I'd find something better. Just look for something better, and often I found it, and I just went there until they started coming to me. So, like, after I got sober and worked my way up from fucking O'Reilly's and that shitty racist shop, yeah, those fucking, dude, those guys were fucking, I'm saying this, by the way. I'm not some fucking snowflake. I was working with, like, the lone white supremacists in fucking San Francisco. It's crazy. It was fucking crazy. It was down in the dog patch, though. Down in the dog patch. I think some of them are still working. I can't say the shop, but they work on Volkswagens and Audis. Which, but and then I went to Chrysler Ram. Then I went back down to Toyota, and then I went up to Tesla. And just boom, boom, boom. That's what I learned. Corporations don't give a fuck. I'll go there. I'll work my best. I will absolutely earn my keep. I won't be a dick. I won't be lazy. I won't be lazy. Can't promise I won't be a dick once in a while. Because it's a fucking auto industry. But, you know, that's the way it goes. As is last straw for $6.99. So we have to learn ASL as a prerequisite for Echo. I'd rather see an Echo, ECCO, the dolphin film. At least it'd be easier to understand. Squeak, squeak. Have Taylor Swift. I'm indifferent to her. Yes, I'm indifferent to her. Stephen King has truly evil opinions. He's a fucking whacked out, lefty, leftard who's just written. I mean, like, hey, he's been talented enough to write his entire life. Doesn't know what it's like to work a job. Doesn't know what it's like for the working man and woman. Has no fucking clue. So whatever. And wrote a lot of books that impressed like me in junior high school. You know. And quite frankly, yeah, I read a lot of Stephen King in prison, and prison will make his books good. They're generally not, but you know, for Dean Koontz guy. Always good to have the razor on with all the ups and mostly downs in Western entertainment. I can't wait for the nerds on the podcast. Shadow of the Conqueror is great, by the way. Cheers. I'd love to hear that. And in the chat, Spearhead is better. The Spearhead. And the chat okay, I can't read anymore. And in the chat to spearhead a better future. Hail. Man, I just said it. Give myself applause for that. I'm going to give myself applause for that. Breaking news. Verdict in Trump trial. Yeah, $83 million. He'll never have to pay it. That was a shame. Echo Season 2, Echo contracts Parkinson's and has to deal with a stutter. Check another box. John Cunningham for $10. Wait a minute. Is today really Az's birthday? Do I share a birthday with Az? Hail and happy birthday. Yes, you did. Look up the song Star Wars is Dead by Lost Souls. We did. Demaster012, thank you for the $2. Nana Shakia for $10. Razor, have you checked out the new Zorro on Amazon yet? The one in Espanol? I need to check that one out. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'll take one in Espanol. I mean, I'd have to read it, but the Zardoz for $20. People need to watch the president of Argentina's speech at the WEF. I did. As you watch it, put what Javier Milei is saying in context to the madness at Disney and Hollywood. Great show, and keep speaking the righteous truth. We do our best. I don't know if it's righteous, but truth is good. Sometimes it doesn't go our way, but it's still the truth. So it goes humanity's way. Durag Yumaka. Me not no Ripa on stream. Flabs the tower charge for $2. I was like, what? Hail Shad. Been a fan for years. You think you'll explore medieval early modern firearms someday? You Aussies are ridiculous people, but I love my Anglosphere brethren. Yes, even the Canadians. Hail to the fellowship. The Darvatar for $20. Hail. Thank you. Shit went from I should consider getting the rest of my rifle parts before too long to order everything right fucking now, real fast. It did brightest day, yes. Magnum Popeye for $2. Can't wait to get my Madam Web popcorn bucket. George for $5. I can't hear the word weird anymore without hearing Rachel Zegler. Lord help me, I know, right? Weird. Travis for $10. Hail FNT Razor. I'm unboxing the Malone and Extreme Prejudice Blu-rays as I watch. Hail, Travis. Aaron Pipes for $10. Where was Gary last night in Dallas? We expected the bodyguard with the harpoon to protect us from the land whales, and that was supposed to be Gary. It was a ton of fun, but I was worried about the land whales. I was recording a video. You know what? I've traveled to see Chrissy. I've traveled to San Diego, and I wanted to get up there. But you know what? She could come to San Antonio. She could come to San Antonio once. I saw Rob Schneider on Friday. It was great. Mark DeWord for $4.99. I watched Cobra Cast for the first time last night. Thanks, Tim Pool. Thank you, Jeremy, for giving a shit. Exactly. Boss, yeah, you know what, dude? Pulling down your stream, one thing. And like Jeremy said, I respect the grift. I'll just put the stream back up right where it was. I've done that. Or I just keep it going. Let's just follow it in. On November 19th, 1942, the Soviet Army launched Operation Uranus. On November 20, 1942, Joe Biden was born. He is literally as old as the siege of Stalingrad. The man is a walking kind of talking fossil. Yeah. And I don't know if the video is real or not, but like some guy tells his senile mother that Joe Biden is president and sad that she has dementia, and like she clicks in and starts laughing. If you went back and asked Democrat, Republican, anybody, communist, any fucking person 20 years ago, you go back in time, you go 20 years, Joe Biden is going to be president. They would laugh you back into your own fucking time. Most votes of any president, my ass. Texas is ready to invade by Chrissy. Texas is ready to be invaded by Chrissy permanently. Hashtag New York exit. Frank and child also welcome. Says great U.S. Treasury for $20. Yeah, they got to get out of New York. New York's a shithole. Stop Watch and Roll for $4.99. I would love to hear you guys talk with Shad about the Book of Mormon on Forbidden Frontier. We're going to do that tonight. A little bit. Cosmic Geology, too. Cosmic Geology? I forgot what it's called. We're going to discuss that. literal history of early people in North America hail? Yes, that's exactly what we're discussing tonight. Elder chicken for $20. Is this the day and age of obesity epidemic, body positivity? What are your opinions on chubby chasers? As one, I often have trouble resolving my feelings on this. I do include obese women with that chubby chasing. If you're into what you're into as an individual, I don't have a problem with that. It's when things are turned into communist voting blocks. I do not have a single thing against a lesbian, a person of gay, or even a person of the transmission, automatic or manual. An individual, if that's what they want to do as adults, and it genuinely makes it happen, they're not bothering me. I don't give a fuck. It's when it's forcing me to either change what I know is to be objectively true, forcing me to change my language, forcing me to change my behavior, telling me when I can't tell a joke, I can't laugh at something, it's being insensitive. You know what? Motherfuckers drink in front of me every day. Motherfuckers spark up the 420 in front of me every day. You know what I say? Nothing, because it doesn't bother me, because I understand the world doesn't bend to me. Nothing. I don't give a shit. I have a chemical imbalance. That's my cross to bear. I shouldn't make anybody feel uncomfortable around me. I don't want to. I don't want to. What it is they are using the deep-seated insecurities of individuals to create oppressed voting blocks, victimized voting blocks to gain power. And once they do, they won't give a flying fuck about you. That's it. That's all. Emperor creatine. But if you're a chubby chaser, that'd be interesting. Emperor creatine for $10. Oh, I'm afraid our masking agents will be quite operational. When your steroid tests arrive, now witness the might of these fully juiced and operational pecs. Only a Sith deals in abs and glutes. Yeah, I was just pointing out, like, wow, Vince McMahon, the guy who created an entire industry of steroid-filled, drug addict dudes and chicks, is a bit of a degenerate. Shocking news! I'm shocked! And to learn that someone like Vince McMahon, who's all about power, who had men sniffing his own ass on the stage, is into a bit of the cuckism. Shocking news! And you know what? As degenerate as his messages are, as degenerate as he is, I still respect him more than I do your average politician, because guess what? The same fucking shit is going on in Washington, and we're paying for it. And we don't just hear about some intern who felt rightly or wrongly, I can't say, raped because they disappear. They end up dead mysteriously in politician's office, or dead from some mysterious robbery where there's cameras everywhere, security, and the fucking nope, not a single person, not a single suspect. Or they just disappear forever. Hollywood's just Toxic Masculinity 619 for $5. So did you see Dude Part 2 popcorn buckets? Looks like giant fleshlights. Yes. I was dying in laughter taking a date to a new level. Hail the chat. I am of the belief they know exactly what those fucking things look like, and they went ahead with them anyway, and I respect it. That's the thing, is I respect it. They go, oh, these look like fucking fleshlights. Make them go, baby! and everybody's talking about him. It's a good idea. Alexander Ferris for $20. Fuck yeah, Razor Fist is here. God fucking speed, can't wait. No, Razor Fist will be back. He's one of the most beloved guests we had. Well, thanks to you guys. Over 19,200 viewers last week, concurrent viewers, and we held on to most of you for most of the show. That's fucking insane. You guys are insane. There really must be nothing on out there. Josh Kelsey on a Friday night. Josh Kelsey for $19.99 just drops it and leaves. Dan takes it in the Vasque. Hail the Fellowship for $19.99. The Angry Badger for $2. That's kind of funny. Dan takes it in the Vasque. Today is a good day for freedom. Hail to the great state of Texas and every state that stepped up to support her. Divided we fall, but united we stand against tyranny. I thought it said tranny, but tyranny. Probably a shirt that can be made out of that. Let's go! Hell yeah! Thank you, Arigato, for $9.99 for $5. A lot is what I meant. Stupid, spelled correct, effed up. Alexander Ferris, it's okay. I fuck up more than you do. For $6.66, was listening to another of Candlemass and Black Sabbath. And the next Saxon and KK's Priest. So much good metal out there. Hail all, yeah, metal survived, man. Metal survived because metal fucking rules. That's why, you know, I grew up a punk rocker. I love the punk rock attitude. For those people who understand what it is, it's not commie punk. It's not any one thing. It's an attitude. It's straight up an attitude and a fashion. Created here in America, by the way. I love it, but that turned into thrash. I know Razor doesn't love thrash. I love thrash. But the spirit of it went into thrash and metal. And that's my biggest love. And it was great because thrash brought the punk rockers and the metal. They're like, fucking hated each other. Brought them together. Great. Hail F&T Denmark in the house. Hail 199 and Razor Fist. And that's the last one. 200 Danish krone. That's the last one. The last show. The new ones. I gotta get out of here and I gotta do my research for Forbidden Frontier. Forbidden Frontier. So we left off at Arg, another name for $9.99. You've been staring at his name. He is now famous. He's now super famous. No, God, there's 2,300 of you here. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Sunday. Am I stepping on Sunday Fun Day over with Az and everybody who works for me? Good! Just kidding. I love him. The moon landing was 100% fake. Otherwise, we would have gone back at least once. Some bullshit, my freedom propaganda. No, I don't think no. I've talked to enough people, including people who actually worked in Houston. Yeah. But even that person who worked with me in Houston said, some of the shots you saw, totally fine. And I believe that. Why haven't we gone back? Oh, and propaganda was absolutely the motivation. Absolutely the motivation. We wanted to whip our dick out so we were better in Russia. I'm okay with it. I'm fucking okay with that because we're commie fuckers and they need to go down. But we haven't gone back. It's really expensive. But we haven't got back because we found something. The moon's fucking weird. The moon is weird. We will do, you know what I'm going to do? Mike Barra is out there, formerly of Ancient Aliens. He follows me on Twitter. We like each other's tweets. We chit-chat. He's a base motherfucker. I like him. We'll do a Moon Mars episode with Mike Barra. We'll get Mike Barra. Love that dude. Man, he got, like, during the election, he got ran off of fucking YouTube and Twitter like a motherfucker. He was just running it, dude. It was going. I loved it. First donate long watch. Oh, first donate long watch. You see Ben Shapiro, a rapper? I did, and I think it actually humanized Ben a little bit. Seriously, I mean, a lot of people got mad at Ben for his take on Israel. That came from like emotion, and however you feel about the conflict, I get why he was angry. Somebody invaded, say, Texas, right? Started shooting people. I'd be fucking pissed too. Oh, I am, because that's happened. I don't want to end on a down note. There's a horrible story about an MS-13 fucking piece of garbage escaping from prison, and I won't even tell you the rest of the story. It's so fucking sad. The guy shot a lot of Americans before he got taken out. They're fucking animals. Those motherfuckers, they're animals. Do not want to fuck with them. They're not human. They're fucking animals. If you want to know what's going on with the cartel down there, just do a little research. Do a little research, and I've had my experience with them back in the day. Animals. Gary, I have some movie posters you might enjoy. Would you be okay with that? With me mailing to you? Yeah, a P.O. box. I got addresses on my. Go look more about the channel. It's there. Absolutely. Chris pointed out correctly, and I pointed out that modern movie posters suck balls. They are fucking terrible. That's why when the Marvel Shape came out, I got all the Mando steel boxes. Mondo. Why did I say Mando? Mondo. Because they redid the art, and it's fucking rad. And it's like, why don't you make that the movie poster? Chris explained on Twitter. I retweeted it. Go see it. It says modern movie posters suck. And I knew that, by the way. It's all contractually obligated. That's why it's a bunch of photoshopped, horribly photoshopped heads on it's going to be AI soon, but on just digital bodies that looks totally disproportionate, stupid. You're like, these are multi-million-dollar films. Quite frankly, and I know this for a fact, I can Photoshop better than 99% of the fucktards making movie posters. I can. Now, yes, I have worked on it. I self-taught on Photoshop going on 2 decades, but Perry can. Perry can whip up in 2 hours a better fucking movie poster than the Avengers Endgame poster or that Dune 2 poster. Good. 2 fucking hours. You know he makes our thumbnails like usually under 90 minutes. I would love to see him. Thank you. I'm down to go to Vegas, closer than Orlando, LOL. Yo Pop 212, $2. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to compare one. Like, whatever's convenient for you, whatever's cheaper for you. Whatever's more convenient for you, whatever's cheaper for you. But going to Orlando, where you probably want to go to Universal and go to a con and stay in a fucking really expensive hotel, Orlando is more expensive than Vegas. It is. It is. So there's that. But there's a lot going on, too. So you'll get a lot for your money. There's a lot going on. 95% capacity at Universal Studios. I want to go. Oh. I don't think I'm riding Hagrid on Sunday. Don't think I'm riding Hagrid. But whatever's close, I mean, like, but, if you live on the East Coast, Florida's going to be cheaper for you. It just is. You have to, like, unless you're going to drive, and I would highly recommend that drive down through the Southwest. I can't wait to drive through. I'm going through the deep South. So we're going to hug the Gulf the whole way over. Do you have Savage Dragon Ultimate Collection Volume 1 and 2? I bought them yesterday, and wow, Eric's art really fell off compared to then and now. Yeah, I don't. I never liked Savage Dragon. Never, ever, ever. I loved his work on Spider-Man. I really think he drew one of... Him and Bagley both drew pretty good Venoms, right? I'm not in love with Todd McFarlane's Venom, believe it or not. I think it's too... I think Mark Bagley's Venom was fucking awesome. Awesome. But, yeah, never a big fan of his. I respect that what he did at Image and everything, but I never thought he was very good. Never thought Savage Dragon was pretty good, and neither did most people. I'll tell you right now, how many people subscribe to Savage Dragon through my entirety of my career retailing comic books. I would sell one on the shelf. We had 2 subscribers. So once a month for 10 years. I sold 3 copies. I'm sure. Nobody gave a shit about it. And I was in the Bay Area, right across from where Image used to be. I non-ironically hate any team where a bunch of white people chant while doing the tomahawk chop. Chiefs, Seminoles, Braves, just stop it. But I love putting it at the beginning of my Echo video. But yeah, great U.S. Treasure Hunt for $10. Yeah, I agree. Hey Gary, did you see the Constellation trailer? Looks pretty good. I haven't, but I will. Great nature. Thank you for the 5. I'll just say it first. Ever read The Stars, My Destination by Alfred Bester? I have not. Read years ago. Good sci-fi about teleportation, or as they call it, jaunting in the book. Oh, I'll have to check that out. There's so much. Do what you can do when you can do it. You can do it. Mad Dog, $3.75 for $2. Have you seen the British piano player fighting up for free speech? Yes. Keep up the great work. Do you have any suggestions for Spider-Man story arcs? Let's go, FNT. Yeah. So it's not like DC where you can like, hey, there's Nightfall for Batman. You have to go with runs with Amazing Spider-Man. So I would start at the beginning. Get Omnibus 1. It's about $100, but if you really want to dive in, then I believe it is Omnibus. Depends on like where you want to dive in. But I would start. You don't want to start with the Leon Dicko era, which I'd say you should. Right after that, like go from 100 up. Spectacular Spider-Man will be cheaper. If you're looking for back issues, you can dive in there too. One up, Spectacular Spider-Man for a long time, I would say was as good, if not better, than Amazing Spider-Man in the late 70s, early 80s. Black Cat's. There's a graphic novel out there by Roger Stern called Hooky, drawn by Bernie Wrightson. It's fucking amazing. That's a great story. Great story. Some Marvel team-up shit is pretty fucking awesome. John Byrne worked in the early days. That's why I jumped in. Modern story, I'd say the last good modern story was Back in Black. Straczynski wrote that one. Spider-Man basically puts the Kingpin in his place. And Spider-Man, this is what true heroes do. They hold back. They show restraint. And he gets mad enough because Aunt May gets shot that he breaks into prison and he just beats the fuck out of the Kingpin and just goes, I can come in here and kill you whenever I want. And I don't. But if May dies, I might change my mind. It's fucking awesome. It's a great moment. I'm trying to make MegaCon, but in case I miss it from the leader of the fellowship, how long does it actually take to record a video before edit? I'm no leader. Fellowship is just a word I use for the fans. That's not community. But no leader, sorry. How long does it take me to record a video before it goes to edit? I'm getting faster. It used to take me 2 to 3 days. Now, generally, I can get it done in 1 day, or like a day and a half, But it takes a long time because I'm writing it as I go and writing it in my head. I only write bullet points and then I riff off bullet points, and then I form it, fuck around with it, and play with it a little bit. But a day and a half. But also, there's a day of prep, which is just formulating it in my head, which is honestly, most of my best ideas come in the shower at the gym. They just do. By the way, I'm laughing at the rumors for female Iron Fist. Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. My son's friend Louis Fofana wrote a book. The solar system does not exist. He's offering $50,000 to disprove flat Earth. I'll just take a video in a plane. Possible guest on Forbidden Frontier. I'm not even going to entertain flat Earth shit. I'm telling you right now, that's the most retarded shit I've ever heard. There's a better theory out there, and it's basically that we're in a simulation. We're in a fucking simulation. That's a better theory. If you want to go from flat Earth, is just ridiculous. By the way, go see. There's a great map of how the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on a flat Earth. Funny. You just gotta look it up. It's fucking funny. Which is better, old movies or new movies? But I mean, good for your son. Write what you want. Freedom of speech, absolutely freedom of expression. I don't think any of that should be banned or anything on YouTube. But even I have my limits. Okay, my personal limits, and flat Earth is one. Get the fuck out of here. Which is better, old movies or new movies? Old movies are better. They objectively are better. Go see how many hits there were even 10 years ago every year to now. I'll give you one example. 2019, movies weren't good in 2019, but we did get some good. Joker. Joker's a good movie. I like it. $9 billion films. 9 in 2019. Since then, from 2020 to this very day, there have been $6 billion. So they have yet to equal 2019's total of billion-dollar films in 4 years. Now, you guys are watching independent movies. They're still making some good movies. Indie movies mostly suck. Budget restraints. It's also first-time filmmakers. And that's why I don't shit on indie movies. Because, hey, that's a first-time filmmaker trying something original, not coming in and trying to butt-fuck some established IP that we love. I'm not going to shit on that. That's somebody who's starting out. They're just starting out. Context matters. Shitting on a $300 million project, what with an inexperienced filmmaker who took full advantage of her identity and wanted to push her identity. And by the way, we would have had more sympathy for her. She hadn't come out and called the fans toxic and shit, goes out and attacks all the fans. Then you're fucking fair game. I'm not going to sit there and shit on an independent movie maker because at least they're trying, and that's the minor leagues, and I get it. Occasionally we get an absolute gem out of the independent sphere, and I'm completely down with that. But most independent films are boring. Fuck. Okay, most of them are dramas. Ooh, All movies are better because they were getting better talent. The talent is too saturated, and it's too based in anything but meritocracy and creativity. Hail from Poway, last Generation X here, 1980. Was always a Star Wars Trek topical fan in my youth, but Silent Man Bob's assaulting He-Man is especially offensive to me. To the wall. Yeah, and apparently season 3 is good and nobody cares because, as Neon said on Twitter, you got to get the first one right. You don't get second, third, fourth chances. Just ask Doctor Who. Hi, El Gary. If you're looking for good TV recommendations, shows, and the first 3 seasons are excellent. 4th season is premiering February 1st. Thank you, Captain Redbeard. 5 more here, then I gotta go because I'm starving. My food's like right there. I can see it. Evidence: Gremlin 2 is superior to Gremlins 1. Slayer music. Need I say more? Japanese Demon Lord. You're not going to get an argument out of me. I love both of those movies equally. I adore those movies. I memorized the first soundtrack by Jerry Goldsmith. It's fucking fantastic. Now, the first one, more of a kind of horror Twilight Zone thing. Joe Dante. The second one, just bonkers fun. Bonkers fun. Love them both. Phoebe Cates, man. Motherfucking Cates. Yesterday I watched A24's X. What a weird movie. Half of it is basically a porno. Have you seen it? Are you sure it's not a porno? Curious if you bother with Pearl. I have not seen it. Is it about rated X movies? I mean, we can just watch a porno. It's shorter. The Chinese hate white pianists because they are bigger in the UK. Yeah, whatever that fucking was, mine would have been fuck off, you fucking commie, just over and over again. And I'd have my phone. You don't want me to take a picture of you? If you're saying I shouldn't take a picture of you, why shouldn't I take a picture of you? I'm in my free country. I don't give a fuck about your fucking commie country. Don't come here. Don't come here and expect me to, don't expect the world to bend to you. Now, I have sympathy for people who live there who have to live under that fucking regime who don't want to. Don't bring your shit here. Danaska for 10 euros. Friendly reminder to check your white privilege constantly and to sacrifice your firstborn child on the altar of diversity, equity, and inclusion to prove that you're an ally and have faith in the commie gods. Yeah, basically how they feel. Fuck your commie gods. I don't need allies. I have friends. In your honor, I have just made a... Oh... Greg, you're rubbing it in, but I appreciate it. A carne asada breakfast burrito from Chronic Tacos. Chronic Tacos is awesome. I love that. Refried beans and lime, bucket list ticked. Chronic Tacos, bro. That is a great name, by the way. Ryan Gosling must send Margot Robbie up to refuse his Oscar. A la Brando. Yes. And she should be in full Barbie regalia. Full Barbie regalia. All right, you guys are awesome. Overly generous. Thanks for hanging out. And we are caught up on the Friday Night Tights. Try to get another one this week. If not, then when I get back. Lots of traveling. Got to get some stuff done. Got a video coming out soon. And I will see you in an hour and a half on this channel for Forbidden Frontier. Bye-bye now.
Tem que os dois ficaram.